Hey everybody, this is Writtance, where we write whole worlds. Here's a story about curiosity and the magic that it brings about. Sit back and enjoy the fantasy tale of Eternal Ice. Cold creeps into the land and life hides. The autumn leaves blanket the land to protect itself against a barrage of snow and ice. As the seeds spread, so too does the land. New life flourishes from this cradle of protection and the cycle begins anew. But what if it didn't? His gloved fingers traced the hard crystal known as Eternal Ice, an anomaly in naturalism, a crystalline formation birthed from undefined sources. It was so intensely cold that the fabric of his glove began to fracture from the slightest touch. This particular cluster refracted the light that entered it heavily, allowing only the longest wavelengths back out, giving the illusion that the ice was blood red at its core. Rumor had it that eternal ice was formed from intense emotion, encasing the source of said emotion within itself forever. The most direct embodiment of an eternal embrace, hence the name Eternal Ice. Romantic bullshit if you ask me, he mumbled to himself as he began setting up a series of tubes around the cave. Eternal Ice had been a mystery for far too long, as no pick could smash it. It was unbreakable. He, however, came here today to do exactly that. Setting up vacuum tubes attached to coiled wire speakers around the room in cardinal directions, he connected them all together. As the charge began heating up, a small pulsing sound became audible. He then retrieved a drill-shaped spiral, fastening a swivel on the top of it. Pulling it taut with a bit of string, he left the cave. When he reached a safe distance, he double-checked his hearing protection. Alright, let's see what you're hiding. He yanked the string. The swivel whirred down the spiral, creating a static vibration as it went, directly amplified by dozens of small vacuum tubes, projected through the speakers. Even through all of the protective equipment, he could feel the quadratic drone vibrate deep in the core of his body. Nausea welled up inside him, and he lowered himself to the ground. He must have lost consciousness for a moment. His body felt laden with fatigue, his mind disoriented, and his stomach heavy as lead. He staggered onto his feet, suppressing the urge to vomit, and slowly made his way over to the cave. All of his vacuum tubes had burned out, and their glass had shattered. But what truly captivated him was something else entirely. What the hell? Not only had his experiment failed to break the ice, it seems like the vibrations itself had become trapped inside. The miasma of trapped light permeated through the ice, now constantly in motion, as if the inside of the crystal was gaseous. The elongated droning caused by the swivel had created increasingly long waves of distortion within the ice, giving birth to an illusion of infinite depth. In an irrational surge of desire, he placed his hand on the ice. As he held it there, the ice began to encase his hand, but he did not let go. Within minutes, the ice had encaptured him entirely. So that's why it's called Eternal Ice. With his curiosity now satisfied, he is at peace. Eternal Ice. Death by ice. Not exactly my preferred way to go, but hey, I'm not judging. In the story I also talk about the concept of naturalism, which has to do with the magic of this world, and I will get into that fairly soon. If you like this story, remember to like the video, because then the thumbs up turns blue, and that's just a fantastic color. Oh, and subscribe if you want to hear more of these stories. I got some longer ones coming up soon, if that's your kind of thing, and I'm also starting to figure out how I want to do the world building series, so look forward to that. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and I wish you a fantastic day. Remember, our world is always open for you. Take care, and see you next time. Bye bye.